I know that if you're leaving a job that you haven't really been enjoying, you might have these visions of walking in and, quitting in a blaze of glory and handing in this letter of resignation that tells them that they're jerks. Hello, my friends, and welcome to my channel where I help you slay your career and cultivate the successful life you deserve. For the best career advancement advice in cyberspace, make sure you tap that subscription button and the notification bell. I release 2 new videos every week. You're here because you need to know how to write a letter of resignation. So congratulations, you are moving on, and I hope moving up into your dream job. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through a very simple, easy to use template to use for your letter of resignation. So let's not dilly-dally about it. Tap that like button and let's just jump straight into it. The first thing that you need to have on your letter of resignation is the date that you are handing in your letter of resignation. If that is today, you write down today's date. If it's tomorrow, put tomorrow's date on there. Then you are going to put your manager's name. So you will address it to your manager. If you want to be all formal about it, you can say Dear Bob or whatever your manager's name is, or you can say Attention Bob, or you can just say Bob. And then you're going to get into the part where it starts to feel a little bit overwhelming, but I promise you it's not. You are going to open up your letter of resignation with saying, you're going to say, I am providing you my notice of resignation effective on, and then the date that will be your last date of work at that company. If you are giving 2 weeks notice from today, it is going to be the date 2 weeks from today. I hope that makes sense. If you need help with the numbers, just drop a comment in down below. The next thing that you can have on your resignation letter, but it's absolutely not necessary, so I'm gonna leave this one up to you, but your HR team is going to ask you for your reason for leaving, and you can include a reason here. Doesn't mean you need to be all explicit about it and about how you're leaving because your boss was a jerk and they don't pay you nearly enough money to put up with their ish. If you do want to make reference to a reason for leaving, you can actually just say something as simple as you're leaving to pursue another opportunity, and just leave it right there. No matter what, if you are providing a reason for leaving, I do want you to make sure that you are keeping it professional and respectful. I know that if you're leaving a job that you haven't really been enjoying, you might have these visions of walking in and, quitting in a blaze of glory and handing in this letter of resignation that tells them that they're jerks. But that's not really going to help you in your career, so don't do that. Just, use the template that I'm giving you right now. No matter what, the next thing that you're going to put in your letter of resignation is you are going to thank them for the opportunity. And this could be something as simple as saying, I'm grateful for the opportunities that I had while I was employed at, and then the company name. Now, if you are completely not thankful, do not put this. Don't put anything that isn't genuine, but I do think this is a great way to close. Even if it hasn't been the best job that you've ever had, it wasn't your favorite job that you ever had, and maybe there was even things you didn't really like about it, hopefully you at least learned something. You had the opportunity to discover and see that this wasn't really the job or the company for you. So at least have a little bit of gratitude towards that if you can, and let them know. I think that this is actually a really important way to end your letter of resignation, because the professional world is really, really small, like shockingly small. And you never know when you're going to bump into these people down the road in your career. And better yet, you never know when one of those people are going to be at a company that you would really like a referral for. Then you are simply going to sign your name, and that, my friend, completes your letter of resignation. But one thing before you go, you probably need to do more than just hand it to your boss without saying anything. It's probably going to have a conversation. If you've never quit a job before, or you're just nervous about it, it's been a while, it's not something that we do every single day, at least I hope not, then I want you to go and check out this video right now, which is going to walk you through the process, including preparing you for the conversation that you're going to have with your boss when you hand in your resignation letter. If this video was helpful, if you're going to use this template, if you haven't already, consider subscribing. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.